Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be a review on the Gosh lip oils. These are brand new in the drugstore. I think they came out in February 2016, and I wanted to do a review on these because I've been using these for a good couple of months, I say, and I just wanted to give you an overview of what I think of the product. This is part of the Gosh Copenhagen collection for spring and summer 2016. So obviously this is a permanent range as well, so these are not limited edition, these are part of the permanent collection, so you can get these anytime and they should be available in the shops anytime online, and you don't need to get them too quickly. This is the first lip oil that I've actually found in the drugstore. I don't know if there is actually any other company that has actually produced the lip oils, but I think Gosh are the first one in the drugstore. I know this is a dupe for the Clarins Instant Light lip oil, I believe, and the YSL tint oil things, whatever you want to call them. These are sort of like the dupes for them, but at such a lower cost as well. So I'm really excited to show you these, and let's get started. To start off with, I'm going to talk about the packaging. The packaging of these, I'll show you this one. Packaging of these, let's bring it closer. There you go. Can you actually see it without me? Let's move forward a bit. Okay. So the packaging, as you can see, is a clear tube with a black lid, black matte lid, and it has Gosh around the top there. And it's got the name on the top of the lid as well. And basically, I do quite like how you can actually see the product inside. The dough for applicator is slightly different to any others that I've seen. So for example, most applicators are sort of lip shape kind of applicators, but this one is slightly different, and I'll show you now. This applicator, as you can see, is a flat and square, as you can see. So I think the idea of it being like this is that it makes it a lot easier when you're applying it to your lips, and I think you probably get a lot more product on the dough for applicator when it's sort of flat and quite long and square. But I do quite like that. Definitely different to a lot of other applicators that I've seen. As I said, there are 4 shades within this collection. I'm going to show you up close now. So there is a clear, as you can see, it's very clear. You can see I've used mine quite a bit because I've been using mine at night time, so I really like that one. And then you've got a number 2 sea buckthorn, which is like a gold colour. It's really nice. And then we've got number 3, which is a rose colour. Well, they call it rose. Really nice. And number 4, which is called raspberry. More of a pink, this one. As you can see, these two are slightly different, but I'll hold up close for you. One's more red and one's more pink, as you can see. I'm going to tell you what Gosh actually mentions on their website. This is actually the Gosh Copenhagen website instead of actually Superdrug website. They say, inspired by nature, Gosh Copenhagen presents a new nourishing lip oil infused with a blend of precious oils and the natural Nordic super active ingredients. Lip oils are the new beauty essential, which is correct, and provides that perfect glossy look combined with loads of beneficial ingredients. They add a hint of colour and much more hydration than a lip balm, which I also agree with. I'll move on to that later. The Gosh lip oil provides perfectly conditioned and hydrating lips, together with a natural yet sophisticated look. 4 shades of glossy natural Nordic wellness. In its beauty in the oils glide perfectly over your lips and melt instantly for a radiant, natural, vibrant look. The lips will feel nourished and look irresistibly fresh and glossy. And yes, which is really good. So they claim it's a really good product, which I agree. When I first used this, I was using it at a time when obviously it was still cold in the UK, which is still kind of cold now, and I was using the Maybelline Baby Lips Dr. Rescue, whatever they call it, lip balm during night time, and my lips were still getting really chapped, so it wasn't really working that well. And I thought, let's try these because these could be a beneficial product for me. So I used the clear one during night time, and when I first used it, I've got to say that it took about 3 days for my lips to completely feel smooth and hydrating, but it definitely worked for me. 3 days before I used this, my lips were chapped, sore, horrible looking, and then once I used this, it just turned my lips around. It made it really hydrating, lovely, soft feeling lips, which is really good. It's what you want. So I definitely would say that this works, especially if you've got chapped lips and you want them to go back to normal. This will definitely help you. I've got to say it's very easy to apply, because the applicator is sort of flat and long. You only need one application. So what I mean by that is when you take it out of the tube, you will not need to dip it in and get more product, because one sort of application of this will do your whole entire lips. I use one side to do my bottom lip and then the other side to do my top lip, and I would definitely say it works like that. You know, I find that I don't need to re-dip again because there's plenty of product actually on the applicator for one use, which is really good. You do not need an awful lot because it's lip oil and a little bit goes a long way, as they say, and I do agree with that. You do not need an awful lot of product, to be honest. It feels really nice on the lips. So I've got one on my lips at the moment. It feels really nice on my lips at the moment. It's really hydrating sort of feeling. It's not sticky whatsoever. It's just really nice. It looks really glossy on the lips as well, which is what you want for like a lip oil. You want it to be a tiny little bit glossy looking, but I would definitely say it's really good. The longevity of these products, I would say that depending on what you do, for example, eating and drinking will sort of decide on how long a product will last for, obviously. But when I use this during the day, it lasts for about an hour to 2 hours, and after the lip oil has gone, my lips feel really soft. And if I use it at night, which I mostly do, I put this one on during the night, well, before I go to bed, and when I wake up in the morning, it's obviously mostly gone, but I can still feel a little bit of oil still on my lips, which means that it definitely just stay on for a good amount of time. Because obviously when you sleep, you sort of don't do anything, you don't eat, you don't drink, you don't like smack your lips together or anything like that. Obviously it will last a little bit longer. So that's what I found with it, is that it lasts longer when you go to sleep and it's still there in the morning, which is perfect really. I know there are 4 shades, but really you cannot tell the difference in either 4 of them really, because I've got quite pigmented lips. You can't really see it on my lips that well, but really you don't need all 4, to be honest. So I'm going to I'm going to zoom you, I can't speak today, I'm going to zoom you in and show you what they look like on my lip. Okay, so I'm going to apply the clear one first, which is obviously going to be clear. Let's apply it. Sorry, I'm not in camera. Okay, so that is the clear one. This one is number 2 Sea Buckthorn, which is like a goldy kind of colour, as you can see. So that is number 2, that golden one. This is number 3, a rose. And it's like a red colour. Number 4, raspberry, which is a pink colour, as you can see. As you just seen by the lip swatches, they really do not make an awful lot of difference on my lips, whatever one I choose. So really, you do not need all 4, because they look the same on my lips as you just seen. These lip oils also are really good because, as I mentioned in the description of the products, that they have Nordic active ingredients. So what they have is sea buckthorn, which protects and nourishes the lips, however you say it, argan and macadamia oils, which is moisture lips, and vitamin or Vita Skin E, repairs, constructs and recovers. So as you can see, there are 4 or 5 oils or different ingredients in these oils to help sort of nourish your lips, hydrate them, look after them, repair them, anything basically. And I really do quite like that with these. Overall, really, I love these products. They're really good. They are $7.49 each, and you can get them in Superdrug online, on their website, Gosh is Superdrug own brand, so I would so you can only get it in Superdrug. But I really do like how these are really good. They're really hydrating. They make my lips really, really nice, lovely. I just love them, and for the price, compared to the Clarins or the YSL, they're a lot more affordable, and they're probably better as well, and probably the same, but obviously you get them cheaper. So that was my review on the Gosh lip oils. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.